Right, let's hope this is working. LJL Rail thank goodness somebody can see this stream right now. So I had some problems. I've been trying to get this stream up for the past, 20 minutes or so? 15 minutes. I've been trying to get this stream up for the past 15 minutes, but I think it is now working. So let's go ahead and get ourselves sort of in the phase of starting soon. Right. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. I've been trying everything. Russian P-36 class. It's been a while since I've done anything on trains, but I will have to have a look. I will have to have a look and see what we can find. Right. And now let's get this out onto Twitter. Yes, we are now live. Thank goodness for that. Right. Let's get ourselves straight in game. Looking good. Here we go. What got me interested into trains? I grew up around trains, planes, cars. Growing up, being born in London, that's all you heard. Tubes, you know, the London Underground, things like that. My uncle is a railway engineer. One of my uncles is a railway engineer elsewhere in the country. So that's quite interesting. And just since I'm an engineer, all the aspects of engines and things like that is just important. And that's how I got into... To me, I find all of that really important, and that's exactly how I got into the whole trains, I guess, and indeed cars. Leo, good afternoon. Thank goodness it's working. What a nightmare. So, can you guess what happened, Leo? Take a guess as to what, because this is really stupid. Do I like steam or diesel? I like both. I don't particularly like electric, depending on the engines. I do like electric on the London Underground. I think for short hops electric's great, but for long hops steam and diesel are both great, and in this country we have all three. So Leo, what happened is that they've changed my stream key without telling me. So, yeah. A stream key is a private key that streamers will use that allows our software to know which channel to post to. So that's exactly what happens there. Right. Automation is in early access. We are going to try the campaign. We are actually going to try the campaign. Do I like the GG1? I'm not a big fan of American locomotives, to be completely honest. So we are going to try the light campaign, though it is a work in progress, but this is where it's going to be... I think this is where we're going to have the most fun. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I do have a few, as you can see, I was trying it. I played it for a little while, but I'm going to delete all of these because they're not really important and nothing really happened on them. And I did call it forward because I have no concept of... what do you call it? Originality. But we're going to bring some originality in now. So, here we go. Going to start a new campaign. New game. Right. I am not going to do the tutorial. I'm going to see if I can figure this out without the tutorial. Also, I don't know what's going on in terms of sound. Is there supposed to be a little bit of music or anything? I may have just switched that off. Maybe just a little bit for some background for you lot. There we go. That's probably a little bit better than just plain Jane completely quiet. Right. do I like steam locomotive? Both. And no. I can't do Gmod train videos, but I like both. Right, I'm going to... It says, playing in the campaign in this state is recommended only for curious and knowledgeable players who have watched a tutorial video. I have not watched a tutorial video. I am not knowledgeable at all about this title, so this is going to be quite interesting. Am I knowledgeable about cars? We're about to find out. Right. Text block. Remember, this is in alpha or something, so we'll put in the company name. Anyone have an idea for company names? Let's see what company names we can come out with. Also, I don't know why that's done that. I think after we put the company name, it will do this. It will actually show me what I've got. Does it do that? No? Okay. This version's bugged. Let's go back and try that again. 1. Ooh, okay. It's not going to show us any of that. That's interesting. Garda cars. Why Garda? What's got... Right, okay. So there's 1. So that's a name. Now let's see if we can improve upon that name. This is bugged. This was working when I was doing a test on it. Garda gadget. Right, okay. How about... Ooh, okay. That sounds good. That's working quite well. But like we've got names, so... People normally name cars after names, Ford, things like that. We've got Lotus, so you got things like Lotus, they name it after flower. I don't think something like Bluebell cars is going to work, or Fuchsia cars, or Sunflower cars. Can you imagine, what's your car make? Marigold. What? Then you've got the Japanese style, Dandelion. Dandelion cars, we are from somewhere in Europe, we are Dandelion cars. Then you've got the whole acronyms. That's pretty good. So, like BMW and things like that. So, there is that. Audi, for example, I think has got some sort of thing about auto union and mixed with something else. You've got naming for them. Certain ones have names. See, I could call it Gadget Motor Company, but that's GMC, and I don't want to do GMC. You've got GM, General Motors, you've got Vauxhall, which is... Actually, that's true. They're named after places in the UK. I've just thought to myself, places are named Vauxhall. So, we could name one... Ooh. Let's think. What could I... Name of my village. I was born in... I'll tell you what. Okay. Let's call it... let's see if this sounds good. That's not exactly where I was born. But, how's that? Leighton Cars. What are you driving? I drive a Leighton. That doesn't sound too bad. Do I like Canadian railroads? Leighton Slow. Do I like... Canadian railroads are alright. I just don't like long railroads. Simple as. Yeah, I think I like Leighton. Leighton and Slow. Yeah, Leighton. There you go. There's the jokes have started. Leighton Slow. There you go. The jokes have begun. Presets. I'm going to go for a casual preset. That's what we're going to work with. Unfortunately, it looks like all of this has disappeared. Annoyingly, which is a problem, but yeah, that is a problem. LJL Rail Yard. Have I been on a real steam locomotive before? Yes, I have, and I have also been on a Class A4, like essentially the Mallard. So, yeah, Nigel Gresley, things like that. Not been on the Scotsman. Right, we're just going to have to figure out what this is going to be. So let's try this. Competition. We're going to leave it at 50% because I've never tried this before. In fact, let's creep it up a bit. Let's not be terrible. Let's creep it up to 70%. all of this is just going to start on 3. I don't know. It's got a tiny economy, though. I mean, we could start there. We could just try. Let's try that. Let's just try Hetvesi or whatever that is. That's just probably something American. So, so we'll just have to do that. And I guess we should probably. What's this? Factories. Now, what does this mean? Something and then something, and we've got no engineers. All right, let's just work out what this does. Okay. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're showing some demographics and stuff like that. So here we go. What do we have to do? Trying to work this out. So we've got news, we've got production, we've got sales, we've got market and economy. That's our economy. Let's target those 2 countries there. Oh, interestingly enough, that's interesting. Okay. So we'll target 2 countries there maybe. We've got a loan. We don't need to take a loan out. So we need to... If I had to pick any railway that's not British, which would you pick? Probably ones that go into the mountains. Perhaps a Swiss railway or a German railway. Something like that. Efficiency, yeah? We've got marketing and dealerships. There we go. The region details have come up. Thank goodness. Right. Now the region details have come up. So, what have you told me to pick, Leo? What have you told me to pick? Look at their tastes in this region. They're abysmal. They are abysmal. Do I like the Model A or Model T cars? Model T. But then that's not my style anyway. Okay, so they want small cars, fine, with good fuel economy, which are rubbish at off-road, which are rubbish at utility, which are not very practical, which are very safe, which aren't prestigious, which aren't comfortable, which are not sporty, and which really don't drive. Safety but no racing. Safety and nothing else. Safety and fuel economy. In the meantime, these guys like large vehicles with great fuel economy, off-road vehicles, practical, safe, prestige, comfortable, and good drivability. These guys are big on sporty vehicles. Okay. I'll tell you what, we're going to have to try and sell cars in here, if we can. I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but let's work this out. Let's go to our first car. So we've got that. That's flashing, so I'm guessing that's where we've got to go. We've got a factory manager. We've got research and technology. Make a new Supra. Yeah, that's going to work, isn't it? I have no idea how to play this game. This is literally just me diving into it properly for the first time. Okay, we've got no tech whatsoever. Let's go have a look at our car. That's the deal. We need to build a car. What does this do? Select target market regions. How do I do that? Have I selected it? I have no idea what I'm doing. No, I think this is when we're... I don't know what that actually does. So we're going to create a new car anyway. What's my opinion on the new Supra? Oh, right. That's how we do it. Right. Okay. We'll get both. We'll do that then. There we go. Let's try and mark it over here. New Supra. Ooh. It's a really nice car. It looks like a really fun car. However, it doesn't look like it's as exciting as the GT86. It looks a bit too tame. Faster, it definitely is much faster. You can just tell on paper it's faster. But from what I've seen of it, I think I would much prefer GT86. Maybe dump a turbocharger or supercharger in the 86, give yourself a few extra horsepower, 30 horsepower, and you've probably got a car that will be far more fun. Which is sad, because I was really looking forward to seeing a really nice Supra. But I'll be honest, I'm not entirely impressed with the Supra. That's my... Let's go for both of them, why not? Got no reputation anyway. Right. I have no idea what you're saying, LGL Rail Yard. Italian trains? I'm not sure. Okay, so time to name the model. Okay, so we've got Leighton cars. Is it Japan? My things. Japanese trains are very fast. Bullet trains, incredibly fast. Okay, how should we name our cars? How should we name our cars? This is a big thing. So we've got the Leighton Automobile Company. Lack. It's lacking in a lot of things. What is it going to be named, though? What are the cars going to be named? Why would you name it Model B when you don't have a Model A? I'm thinking we should name it after... Ooh. Make the model name as a pun. Okay. Somebody else made the Model A Ford, so we'll make the Model B. Okay, how about... Alright, if we want to pun it... There you go. This is the Leighton a model. So it's not the Model A, it's just a model. I'm sure we can rename it afterwards. Let's modify this vehicle. So, now I've got to wait for all of this to load. We're looking at 1940s is where we are currently. So, we're looking at vehicles from the 1940s. Wow. Not my favourite era, honestly. And I'm thinking I need to make quite a practical car. I think this is going to be a practical car that we're going to start with. We're not going to go for a sporty car to start with because nobody wants sporty cars. Then we'll try and move at sporty cars and we'll make the odd sports car every now and then. I'm not making a van though. That looks like a camper van. That does look like a camper van. I don't like SUVs. Don't like those. Coupe. Don't really want. Coupe, whatever people prefer to call it. That sedan is not bad. It's a bit long. That's a much nicer. That's like a Beetle style. Can I do a Ford? Well, this is the closest as we're going to get. That's not too bad. They're not too bad. That's a bit longer. This is more making sense to me. But that being said, the big people like big cars. So I guess we've got to go with this one. So let's go ahead and go with this type, and here we go. Okay. So this is what we start with. Panel material, steel or aluminium? Aluminium or steel, right. So what does this mean? Cannot be produced, no mass production. What does that... Is this telling me that I've done something wrong? Did I know trains carry 10 times more freight than trucks? That's not true in any which way. because it depends on the location and the train itself. But yes, they do, and I know that. I know that they carry significantly more. That's the idea of trains. But we're talking cars here, not trains. Cars carry a lot less than trains and trucks. Right. I guess we're going to go for steel. We could do a ladder chassis or a space frame. Would anyone drive a car with a space frame? I feel like... Ugh. This is going to be interesting. Rally car space... Yeah, let's go for space frame. Chassis material. I'm going to actually go for galvanized steel. As opposed to your standard steel. Yep. And then we're going to have this as a... Right. Engine placement. Where do we want to put it? Should we put it rear wheel drive? We could put it rear wheel drive. It doesn't help with the drivability of the car though. And we are looking at cabin volume as well. I'm thinking maybe we should just stick with front. Front engine rear wheel drive is what we're looking at. Okay. Front engine. Front should probably be McPherson strut. Rear suspension, we'll go for a double wishbone, I guess. We could go for double wishbone suspension. I mean, that would be terrible. So I want to make our cars really fancy. So we've got front engine, rear wheel drive is what we're looking for. Alright, and we're going to leave the quality as it is. Okay, so that's our body. Now we need to create the... Let's create the engine. New engine project. Right, we'll name the engine in a bit. Why front McPherson instead of double wishbone? Probably cheaper. I might go back and check it out. Right. So let's have a look. We'll go for an inline engine, of course. We'll go for a four-cylinder inline, cast iron. We've got a 2-litre engine at the moment. Let's see. Just fun at parties. If they're at rail yards. I suppose we probably need a big engine to go for. Head and valves. Dual overhead cam all the way. There we go. All the way. That's got to work. Cast iron. No variable valve lift. I don't think we've got that yet. Cast iron crank. Probably going to look for... Ooh. Do we want a car that's torquey or do we want a car that can rev a bit? I like a car that can rev a bit, that you've got to really rev out, as opposed to all the torque. So I think we're just going to go for cast pistons, or conrod should I say. And then with the pistons, we're probably just going to go for cast as well. Once again, because again, we're not after the whole torque in this one. Right. What's this? Ah, okay. We're only taking out 28% of the engine space. Should I go up to a 3-litre? Let's go up to a 3-litre. Let's... Right, I'm thinking... If we increase the bore... Then... No, we want to keep the... No, what we'll do is we'll... Increase... Let's increase this to 90. There we go. And we'll increase this to 88. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 2.2 litre. You want an inline 6? Okay, let's try an inline 6 then. Now it's a 3.3 litre. Now I think we can bring that down to, yeah, 3.3. Alright, you've gone for an inline 6. Let's see what we get from there. So the failure is now not going to be my fault, he says. Right, compression. Let's think. I want to drop the compression a bit. I've got 9.6. Let's put it down to 9.5, and we're looking for fuel efficiency. That's fine for now. We'll do some tests and then we'll see what happens. From what I saw, Twitchblade's automation was a disaster. Well, let's hope mine isn't a disaster. Naturally aspirated, don't have to worry about that. Carburetor, we're going to go for single barrel, economical, single, twin, or triple. I think we'll go for a triple carb, and we're going to go for a performance. Yeah, let's go for a performance intake. Look at that. And we'll go for regular fuel. I am going to richen the... Right, let's get the air fuel ratio to 13.5. Ignition timing, I am going to retard a little bit to 45. So it gives us a nice low RPM. The RPM limit is at 5,800. We'll bring that up to 6,000. So I'm looking at this. I'm thinking we're going to have knock. I'm thinking we're going to have knock on this. But let's try it out first, and then we'll do some changes to it. We're going to go for... I think short cast. Yeah, that looks nice. Unless we could go for tubular. Oh, that looks fancy. That really looks fancy, doesn't it? Although, what we're looking at? Probably less airflow. Yeah, and it's going to be cheaper to make. I mean, it's going to take less time to make as well. Although it's going to be fairly heavy. Alright, let's go for tubular. Yeah, let's do that. Exhaust diameter, so that we can always get more power on this. Ooh. Let's bring that up to... Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That'll do. 63.5. Silently making him build a super engine. This isn't 2JZ. Right. Muffler, we're just going to go for baffled mufflers. That will do. Told you we're going to have knock. I told you. I was almost 100% sure of it. Where does the knock occur? Look at that. We're getting a great 12 bhp. Right. So, how am I going to fix the knock on this? What's that as well? Caused by high RPM. Okay, new idea. One way to fix the knock is by going to super leaded. That will help. But I don't think I want to do that, because that's just going to make it a lot more, or just going to be worse. That's going to... Right, let me think. How to remove knock. I've got to mess around with the timing, I think. Yeah, if we... Okay, go back to this. Back down to our 14 bhp. And then... right. So... If I increase fuel mixture... Think. I could bring that... I could lean that off quite a bit, actually. That's what I meant. Sorry, not lean this off. There we go. That's still no good. No, that's not going to help me. Let's lean that off to 13... No, put that to 13.7. Let's bring the timing forward and see if that's going to help anything. Not at all. Okay, then I know what I need to do. Right. I need to... Either... I need to mess around with the timing. It really is the timing that I need to mess around with. But what I could do is I could mess around with the compression. And the cam profile. that should... That's going to help my valve float. Let's make it more sporty. That's not what I want. How much is automation? Not a clue. Not a clue. Let's bring that down. There we go. Sorted the knock with a lower compression ratio. That makes sense to me. We'll bring it to there. Okay. And then if I bring my cam profile... I tell you what. I'll bring my cam profile back to there. I will sort this out over here by advancing the ignition timing. Bringing that fuel mixture up. No, I'm not. Bringing the fuel mixture down. Come on, think, brain, think. Think. RPM limit. Bring that down. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. Not great on that stress on that piston. Intakes are not doing great at the end, but they're... Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad on the flow. I could probably fix this a little bit more if I drop the RPM one more notch. Or, actually, let's bring that timing forward now. To that, and bring the mixture up. I don't want any knock. There we go. That could work. And I just need to work on that. At the moment, the ratio on that, I've messed around with that a bit. There you go. There's my board stroke. So you can have a look for yourself. It's not the kind of ratio that I'd ideally want, but it's not bad. It's around 1, which is not bad. That's what we'd expect. That's what we'd expect, sort of from a standard car. So that's what I'm after. Right, okay. Let's think. You don't watch train videos. He doesn't even watch mine. But there we go. Right. What happened if I put this super leaded? Nothing. We've sorted that out. Right, let's test this. Let's do some... Well, I'm not going to do manual testing. I don't know what... In fact, let's see what manual testing does. What does... Ooh. That allows us to test a few things. Cool, cool, cool. That's good. So, let's see what happens on this. Right. So at the moment we're idling, it seems to be running absolutely fine. Fine. You mean make it sound like that? It's a 6-cylinder. Oh, we got some pops out of it. Pops and bangs. Pops and bangs, listen. It's a bit muffled. Have a good day, LJL Rail Yard. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just get rid of the muffler just to listen to this without the muffler. There you go. Is that what you wanted? Yeah, it doesn't. The pops and bangs aren't great. Right, let's put the muffler back on it, because obviously we need this to be a proper car. Right, let's see what happens where we're holding it. You gotta really push it far. You really have to push it far. Yeah, that's where our maximum power is pretty much coming in. Okay, fair enough. That's our engine. What does it say? Engine is running too rich. Really? No, I think we're all right. Actually, we're doing this to stop our knock, unless I tell you what, I'll do this. All right, let's bring this down to 13. Let's bring this down to 13.8, and let's sort out the compression. No, see, that's going to be now too much torque. That's no good. I don't like the way this is going right now. Yeah, I do not like the way this is going. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's what I'm happy with. You drive a car that sounds like that. Well, there you go. I think I'm happy with that car, or that one, that engine, should I say? So let's sort out the name of this engine. So this is the i6 series, and this is, what engine are we calling this? This is going to be the, I quite like the whole the idea. Right, let's have a look at what we've got. What's our, it's a 3 point, what is it? It's a 3 point something. There it is, a 3.3 litre. It says 4 valve. I'm pretty sure it's not 4 valve, it's 16 valve, isn't it? But we'll see what happens. So it's going to be a 3.3. So we're going to call this the let's call it the 328-i6. No, that doesn't sound right. Let's try a different name for this. i6 dash, I thought it was supposed to be 16. Sorry, not 16 valve. 24 valve. Yeah, let's try the i6 3284. That way we know what it is. We know exactly what it is, nice and easy. We'll just call it the 3284, why not? 3284-46. That tells us the year it was made as well. There we go. Brain being used. Great. Save that. Okay. Right, now we've got that. Now we have to do the difficult part, which is making the trim. This is where everything takes forever. So, yeah, this is where things are going to go either very right or very, very wrong. So, here we go. We're going for that. What an ugly looking car. At least in this guys, it's very ugly looking. Right. What we got? What does this say? Front tyres have a very high profile, making those. We haven't even started the car, and it's already giving us warnings. Terrible. Enable disable morphing. Alright. Let's see. What can we do with this car? We can make it look absolutely stupid. We can make it look really, really stupid. There you go. That is the stupidest looking car we've ever got. How are you going to get into the front seat? All right, now to be a bit more serious. This is something. Okay, that's just. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed. All right, let's now seriously sort this out. Let's bring these all the way back in. Drop the front of that. Push back the back. Let's do some serious stuff on this. I quite like the sloped roof. Maybe not that sloped. Like that, maybe. I don't know. 1940s is not my speciality. What even is this part? Oh, you can move them forward. Okay, I much prefer that further forward. There's so much that can be adjusted. Okay. Can we do anything with the... Oh, yeah, we can do... Okay. Okay. That's morphed it into some weird shape, but... No. Bugatti Atlantic. I'm already having trouble. I do not like the way this nose is. That's what I really don't like about this car. Okay, let's call that a decent car for now. Let's just do that. There we go. Disable the morphing. Now we can't touch it. So we're like that. Okay, now we've got some red paint. Right, let's try and sort this out. We've got paint. Let's create a new paint. I quite like blue cars. Between those two colours, annoyingly. Okay, this makes it look more like a Hudson Hornet. We can have a car with low shine and no flake. A pure matte car, if we really wanted to. This isn't matte. It's sort of matte-ish. Or we can go with a car with high flake and low shine. Or high flake and high shine, which is beautiful. Although in that case, I would go for that colour. That is absolutely stunning as a colour. Purple. How's that then? Or that's too pink. That one then. If we're going to do purple, how's that one? Darker. That one? That's like Cadbury's purple now. Some deep purple. I do like this one. I have to say I do like that one. I wouldn't ever have a car in this colour. I'll be honest, I wouldn't ever have a car in this colour. But I do like this colour. So let's stick with this colour. And we'll call this Leo's Purple. There you go. Alright, so this is Leo's purple car. Or purple colour. Right. Now. We've got wheels and stuff. We'll look at the paints afterwards, I think. I think that's probably a good idea. So we'll just have the basic paints. And then after that we need to start doing all the lighting and all that kind of stuff. So let's get on with some lighting. Alright, this is where things get fun. This is where we're going to start actually making a car look like a car. What mod do we have here? There we go. That's how the lights are going to go on this car, clearly. Because no car should ever be without lights that look like that. How does that make any sense? There we go. I think we're going to try and do a mixture of modern. This is going to look really strange if I do it the way I'm thinking. If I do this the way I'm thinking, it's really going to look strange. But I want to try it. Right. Interesting. Where's the lights at the bottom? That looks stupid. Front grille first, you think? Okay, let's do the front grille first. Here we go. Let's see what kind of grille we've got available to us. I need to look at 1940s cars or stuff like that. Let's have a look at some 1940s cars. To the interwebs. Barry Chen, hello there. Haven't seen you on board on my channel before, so if this is the first time when you're on the channel, welcome. I'm trying to do something well out of my... I say well out of my zone, it's not really out of my zone. But definitely different. So 1940s cars seem to have these really wide grills. Fine. Some of them have really tiny ones. Americans have really huge grills. Some have really small. Okay, there's a wide variety here in terms of how we do grills. Let's have a look at 1950s cars. And then they had a lot smaller grills. Let's have a look at UK cars. 1940s Aston cars. Okay. So look at 1940 Aston Martin. Let's have a look at what they've got. Ooh, I see. Yes, I do like that. And I think I can do that. Here we go. How about that one? The Martin Aston. How would that look on this car? That's probably something. Yeah, this is all the Martin Astons. Or we could go for sharper lines. I think perhaps sharper lines are more warranted. Like this one? Why is this not working? Come on. I broke it. What have I done? I have no idea what I've done. Revert. How do I... Okay, I've done something that I've messed up, clearly. Wait, this is back. That's not the right trim, though. Alright, back to the Martin Astons. Okay. Click that. Change it. There we go. That's a much nicer one. You think it needs chrome trim? Maybe we can give it some chrome trim afterwards. Okay, so there's our front grille. Maybe if we lift that higher up still. No. Give it a bit of a mustache. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay. We can sort of put a bumper bar or something on the front. That's what we'll do to give it the chrome. Or something of the sort. Now, If we go back to lights, and then we go back to the lights we were going to try, it was this light. Are we looking Aston here? That's looking terrible. It's looking everything other than Aston. We're not looking too bad here. But it looks like a mouth that's, I mean, it looks like something out of Thomas the Tank Engine. Let's be honest. This isn't going how I want it to go, because it's not. I think what we do is we make this more aggressive. That's what we need to do. We need to make this more aggressive. No, it's just not. Now it just looks like the top is not squished enough. Now it just looks bug-eyed. How do we make this look more aggressive? Any ideas? Anybody watching, any ideas? How do we make this look more aggressive? What's that smile? Get rid of that grill. Let's try something else. Let's try a different grill, see what we've got. Nope, that doesn't help whatsoever. Make the lights like cat eyes. Cat eyes will look more aggressive. You've got a good point. Thank you very much, Bedry? Bedry, I hope that's right. Okay. What about this, though? Oh, hello. Hang on. Okay. So let's change out the lights. Something that's still period, though. I'm looking at these Aston Martins. I'm really looking at these Astons, and they've all got these rounded lights. But the thing is, the Astons have flat fronts. This doesn't. That's the issue. That is the issue here. Unless, okay, talking about the whole cat's eyes things. What if I put a cardinal lock on this? No. Align to horizon. No. This still looks so stupid. You know what I need? I know what I need to give it that aggression, but ooh, hold on, these lights. That's it. These are the lights I'm after. That's going to start giving it the aggression. Yes. Now we're talking. Okay. Make them a bit smaller. What do you guys think? Starting to look a bit better? Can't make them any bigger. That makes it, that's got like a Mercedes thing on it. But having that chrome trim, I think, is helping. Okay. Goofy smile. That's just too wide a grill. Trim looks gold to you. No, it's silver. I can check it. No, it's definitely, look, it's a chrome. I got rid of the lights. Ugh. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the back of the car. Forget the front of the car right now. Let's do the back of the car. Should we put a Dodge... Should we put these lights on the back? No. Let's do Alfa Romeo style. Oh, they look good. They actually look good. Someone's just cut out a hole, but... Okay, the back of the car is so much easier to do. That immediately looks good. Now imagine having 2 of them. No, 2 of them doesn't work. Or does it? No, 2 doesn't work. It's got to be 1. But that just looks... don't put them there. What do you guys think? On the back? I think that immediately sets the back of it off. Easier to do than the front, that's for sure. Indicators. No, we don't need indicators. And we'll come back to the front in a minute. Let's just stick a number plate on the back. Let's put a British number plate on. Where would the number plate be slapped on? There? Oh wait, it's the box. It's the number plate box. Oh wow, those boxes are not playing ball. Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it? No. Don't know how low you can go with lights until they're illegal. Wow, you have legal... Well, we can do anything with them. Alright, let's just go with this. Standard concept ones. We'll realise that this is a concept vehicle. And we'll put the plate there. And on the front, we can put the plate... We need to sort out the front. British number plate with the European flag. Yeah. I don't like those number plates, to be completely honest. I like those number plates, but I don't like them. I prefer them to be full. But I'd rather have those number plates than having to slap a sticker on. But cue the Brexit jokes. Right, let's go back to these headlights. How's that on this car? Look at the aggression. No, let's not be stupid. Rounded lights are definitely the way to go here. Unless... Okay, so we've gone from an Aston Martin to a Citroen. Yeah, see, I'd rather have the British flag on it, which we're allowed to do as well. So that's what I think I've got that on my car. I don't even know now. It's amazing how a light changes what the car looks like, full stop. What about this light? Again, we're now in Citroen or Peugeot territory. Don't want that. Interesting. Hello. We've got our Aston Martin lights. We've just found our Aston Martin lights. That took a while. So now if I put that vent on, or that grille, it no longer looks stupid. There we go. What do you think so far? Getting somewhere? Now, see, all we had to do was try and figure out how to get these nice straight lights out on them. Right. Alright, what we do is... Can we expand that a bit further? To give it a bit more aggression. There we go. And we've got to put something at the bottom. Chrome bumper. There we go. Chrome bumper. Do we have that? That's the question. Do we have bumper bar? Here we go. Is this what we're after? What's this? No, that's actually ram bars. Got rid of that. We do not want that. What's this? Hey, that wouldn't look too bad. It's not exactly a bumper, but I could probably thicken it up to make it look like a bumper. Looks a bit like Morris Minor. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh, the disappointment. Oh, the disappointment. Oh, I've just made a Morris Minor. Oh, no. That's probably the best bumper bar I've got, by the way. Oh, no, wait. We've got better ones. These. There we go. Yeah, they're better. They're not better. No, I like the other one more. Oh, I've just made a Morris Minor. I can't... Chris, until you said that, I did not even see it. Oh, Oh. That's it. That's the month of May, June and July ruined. How's that looking, Leo? Gosh. Cannot believe it. What was I looking for again now? Bumper bars. Which one was it? That one. The back of it doesn't look like a Minor though, that's for sure. The back of it definitely doesn't look like a Minor. Can I make this any bigger? Yes, I can. Go get a cookie. Bother. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We've definitely got somewhere after all this time. We've got number plates on. Where do we put the number plate on the front of this car? Right there. Hidden. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, I got rid of the bumper bar again. Gosh, this is annoying. It's taking forever. There we go. It's back. Okay. Number plate. Stick the number plate there. Does it work? Right there. Nice and small. Fit it in there. There we go. Done. There's your number plate done. Early 20th century American car. Put it to the nose. You want the number plate up there? Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not do that. No, please no. Please no, please no. We could put something on the nose, though. Someone is right. Bedri, you're right. Then maybe we should put something on the nose. Not sure what, though. Let's try something silly. No, that just looks ridiculous. The nose is staying... Ugh. Right. Alright, badge. We're not going to badge this car because we're so disappointed in it. No, actually, we should probably badge it. It's also under miscellaneous. There's a bunch of badges. I think it needs to load. Okay, what have we got? What kind of font? I like this nice... This is a nice font. Here. We'll label our car a Leighton. Unfortunately, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be very difficult. Because you can't... This isn't one badge. This is going to be very interesting, actually. We'll have to line this up properly in a bit. Yeah, we're going to have to... Oh, this is going to be terrible. Like I'm saying, this emblem... I don't think we can make an emblem. That's the only other thing. Also, I don't think we can control click things either, which is annoying. Which means that's the middle. So we've got to bring everything sort of there-ish. We'll do that and then we'll sort out... Well, let's get the N in. At the moment, no, at the moment it's a Lato, which is probably exactly what's going to happen on its sales. Now you can see why name badges were made out of one piece. Yeah. Okay. So, if I just... Can I not move you? I can move you. Why can't I move you? Can't move you. Okay. Can I switch the whole center thing off? How do I switch the whole center thing off? Reset rotation, bring forward. Mirror, align to, face horizon, redo change. Now highlighting, snapping. There we go. There we go. It's a Leighton. That doesn't look terrible. Oh, and now we've got to do that on the front. Oh, no. Please tell me there's a way to... Okay, you know what? I'm going to lock these in place because I do not want these accidentally deleted. That took too long to put there. I'll lock them all. Even the bumpers, they're getting... In fact, everything is getting locked in right now. If I want to move anything, it needs to be unlocked. Okay, good. Right. So... What do I do? Aerials. Aerials are good. Middle of the car, there, front of the car. Always think an aerial looks nice at the front of a car. It looks stupid, but it's nice. There you go. Have an aerial at the front of the car too. Right. Some sort of emblem on the front. Let's have a look. Ooh, there's some interesting ones here. Look, it's almost like a Star Trek logo on the roof, and it looks like an RC car. Yeah. Oh, these are decent. That's Citron almost. Citron. That one reminds me of something. Shoes. I like the chevron there. That's the eject button. So I guess you can press that and everyone gets ejected out of the car. I like this one. I do like that one. It's interesting. There you go. Look at that. This we want like a supersized one. Like that. Something that looks like an L. Adobe logo. Oh, rubbish. Great. There isn't anything on here that looks like an L. No, there's nothing here that looks like an L. Animals. Birds. Is there a raven? Oh, look at that. Something out of Zelda. Just put an L letter. Yeah, I guess I could. Here, I'll try something then. Where was the... Is there a something that I could put with a gap in it or anything like that? I'm just looking for something that would look right on this. There may not be one. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me try something. Let me try something here. Okay. Can I not paint this? Ew, I was hoping I could paint that. Never mind. Okay, that's not going to work. I guess we just put an L on the front. Rubbish. Alright, the L it is. That looks so stupid. Just with an L on its own. Oh boy. What about this? What are you? Ah, here we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, let's try this. No, not you. Is that... I don't know what that's doing, but... Here. Diamond, square, circle, why not? Here. How's that? There we go. You probably could add an E and an O to it. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, that probably looks a bit better with the L there. Let's lock those in. Okay, so we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Could we turn this into a racing car and put some vents in weird places? Like there, for example. I mean, okay. That wasn't something I was planning on, but I mean, that's aerodynamically that won't do anything. In fact, that won't do anything, full stop. What's this? Ooh. Alright, now we've got... Alright, so we've got to put a huge wing on it. Let's see what a huge wing looks like on this. What on earth is this? Suddenly we have Herbie. Job done. Look at that. Look at that car. No, I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's put the stupidest wing we can find. There you go. Stupidest wing you can find on this. It looks like a plate table. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Right. I think we should probably get, since this stream isn't going to be so much longer, let's actually seriously finish some of this off. Vent wise, let's figure a few things out. Now let's actually put some serious vents in. I want to have perhaps a vent. In fact, a car like this really doesn't need that much in the way of ventilation. I can't see that many vents going on to this vehicle, because really cars from this era didn't have much in the way of ventilation. Maybe a vent up here, just up here, I think. And since we are going with the sort of Aston style theme, I'm gonna go for a vent like this. It doesn't really work, and I definitely don't want it on the door. No, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Enjoy your dinner, or tea, or supper, or whatever it is. Right. Above the tier, maybe on the edge of the bonnet. Okay, so you guys are thinking up here, I'm assuming. Is this where you lot are thinking? A wide one. Okay. Okay. How about like that then? Bits higher. Difficult to move up higher. If I can just unlock fixture snapping. That's as high as it wants to go. Unfortunately, that's as high as it wants to go. Unless we looked at changing out the style. How's that? I'm not entirely sure on that. I feel like it needs to go down here, to be honest. But it doesn't look right there anymore. And it doesn't flow with... It's not flowing correctly. Alright, we'll think about that one. Let's go for another one. Perhaps, maybe one more vent somewhere. Doing something. Though I don't particularly know. The only other vent I can really think of placing is one on the... You know what? Let's put one on the door. Let's forget that one. Let's put one. It won't look like that because we are struggling with that vent. We'll go for a basic-ish vent. There we go. Something just looking a bit more. You said silver. What, chrome colour like that? Or should we make it a bit narrow and longer? How's that looking? I think that's probably setting it off a little bit better. And let's try the whole... Let's give it one more go up here. It is all silver though. It's just the problem with that one. I think that looks good. Let's stick with that. Let's put some wheels on. Let's put some nice wheels on this. We'll sort out the rim size in a bit. Let's just pick some really nice wheels. They're interesting wheels. Options are rather limited. Maybe once we paint it, maybe we'll figure out once we've painted the wheel. So let's leave it at that for now. Exhaust tip. We should probably put an exhaust on. That would be a good idea. Yeah, not an exhaust that big. Where's the exhaust gone? Right. I don't know where the exhaust has disappeared to. Let's just try a single exhaust somewhere. Here we go. Ooh, what if the exhaust was actually embedded in? That would be interesting. So, what if the exhaust came out there? Completely random design. That looks so weird, but if it works... Don't even out of that. No, that one's coming out like that stupid unless it was a rear wheel drive. But that does not look as stupid as yeah, it does. No, I don't. Now that being said, the exhaust pipe would get in the way of the... How about some small exhausts that go there? That could work. That could work. In fact, that does work. That does work. Unless we put it in the middle. That would be interesting. And then if I unlock this and move it slightly further up, that allows us to increase the size of the exhaust a bit. So now we're talking pretty... That's a pretty nice exhaust. That's nice. There we go. Done. Okay, miscellaneous fittings, we're not going to worry about any of these right now. Tow hooks we're not going to do. Badges we've done that. We've done, just look at those favourites. Aerials we've done. Door handles, that would be helpful. How do you get into the car without doors? How about some standard fancy door handles? 1940s. Like that. And like that. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. And then I suppose the other things we need are fuel caps and mirrors. Oh, and the game crashed. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's hope that saved it. Let's hope that saved it. Oh, that's a shame. That's a really big shame. If it saved it, it's good because we can finish it off. It's not been a great day for streaming, honestly. And if you are enjoying these videos, please make sure you are hitting that thumbs up on the video. You are leaving comments. You are talking as you guys are. And if you want, you can support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Link is in the description box below. That would definitely help me out. This one. Is it you? We're back. That was not bad. We've lost nothing. Yeah, we were done. We were going on to this. We've lost absolutely nothing. Thank goodness. Okay. So, what we're going to do is let's quickly get this done. We're going for a rear wheel drive. Yep, it's a rear wheel drive. 4 gears. Top speed of 80 miles per hour. I think we can crank that up. Let's go for a top speed of 100 miles an hour. There we go. Spacing between the gears. Let's have a look. Ratio 32 in gear 1. I don't really fancy them being able to do 30 miles an hour in first. But if I increase the gear spacing like that, that should be good. Okay. Now, we don't need off-road stuff, so we're just going to go for an open diff. With the open diff, we're going to do that. Yeah, he's talking about tyres. We need to work that out anyway. We're going for some medium compound tyres. Very comfortable overall. And we're going to increase the rims to 14s. Like so. In fact, like that. We're going for... Oh, we've only got cross-ply, no radials at the moment. So it's P105 95 C15s. They're not too bad. They are not too bad at all. We could really just make the chunkiest tyres ever. No, we can't. In fact, that's all we've got. We'll max out the rears. And I guess we'll probably do that. So we're at 95s and 110s. Can you stick white walls on there? Ah, that's a good question. Ooh. I don't know. I'll find out. Let's find out. Here's a wheel one. Let's go for that kind of wheel on the car. Silver wheel. Let's see if we can get those white walls. I don't think so. I don't know. Cloth. That's the wheels. Trim, wing mirror. Oh, we haven't put wing mirrors on. We should probably put that on as well. No, unfortunately not. could try and paint the trim silver though. No, that apparently already is silver. Never mind. Let's put the wing mirrors on before we end, and whatever else we need to do. Classic wing mirrors from a Morris Minor. Why not? They're not useful at all. Yeah, cardinal lock. What kind of direction is that meant to be? There we go. They should be useful. Those should be useful wing mirrors. Okay. Right. Drum brakes, because that's all we've got. Very tiny drums. I'll see what happens. I'd rather have quite a lot of... No, that's fine. Let's just see what we've got. Let's just see what comes up with this. No under tray. We don't need that. Cooling airflow. Here we go. This is good. So, required cooling is 200. Okay, so we'll just give it a little bit more cooling than we have. That's fine. Brake airflow. Less brake fade. That's probably a good idea to do that. So I'll actually add in a little bit of brake airflow. And quality, I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I just want to see what happens here. We're going for a really nice premium. We're not going luxury, but we're going premium with luxury AM radio. No, we're going with premium AM radio. Was that the correct seating configuration? Yep. 5 seats. No power steering, no traction aid, advanced 1940s. And what do we have here? Okay. Loads of wheel spin. Very, very, very uncomfortable at the moment. Very sporty car. We weren't supposed to make a sporty car, but at the moment it's a very, very sporty car. So, we're not after any of these demographics. So, that's not good. Okay. What we're after is we need to try and get ourselves a quite comfortable vehicle. That's a lot nicer. What's up with the drivability though? Why is this car not drivable? It says 57 point... Why? 100% drivability. Why is the warning sign flashing? Good question. I don't know. I really don't know. Strong understeer. Okay. Fine. Yeah, we've got a lot of understeer here. You can see that. As you're steering. It's only up to 20 miles per hour. Okay, so how are we going to fix the understeer? That's going to be interesting. Mess around with the springs. What does it say? Adding front grip. Yeah, but how am I going to add front grip to a car like this? I don't know. I really cannot think about how I'm going to add front... Oh, actually, widen the tyres. That will do. Tyre width, front, max them out. There we go. That works. Softer springs and dampers, yeah, but I'm thinking if there's anything on the tyres that could potentially help us too. There we go. That's the understeer covered. Now we've got wheel spin. Okay. Okay, that's right. Now we've got wheel spin. So we need to 0 to 62 in 14 seconds for a car from the 1940s. That's good. Adjusting gearing or decreasing power. I'm going to adjust the gearing. Let's just rake that out all the way. 15.8 seconds, and it's got rid of the wheel spin really easily. Normally what I'd do is I'd probably drop the spacing. In fact, I will drop the spacing for it. Why not? 71 miles per hour in gear 1, 62% wheel spin. What? 152 miles per hour. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. No, I'm gonna increase the spacing a bit. Let's see what that does. And that's got wheel spin back, hasn't it? Yeah. A lot of wheel spin. Yeah, we've got to increase the speed of this car. 121. Now we've got to keep going. 140. Just to drop the torque. That's all we're trying to do. So we're just trying to drop the torque. I have created a monster. It's bad. It's bad. This is not why. This is Leo's fault. He's gone off now, and this is exactly what he's gone and caused. But he's caused all these problems with that stupid inline 6 engine of his. There's, oh, let's create an inline 6 engine. Yeah, well. Okay. Right. I think we've got problems with brakes. Yeah, we've got problems with brakes. Not enough grip. I mean, we do slow down, but look, our rear grip. No, actually, brake and grip's fine. But we could increase the. Yeah, we can increase the braking. That's what we'll do. So, let's increase the size of the pads, both sides, to really help our. That makes the drivability really bad, though. Drivability 0. What? What, so you just want no brakes? No, I think I'm going to give you all the brakes. No, not there. There, that's good. There we go. Okay, good. So that should give us a much. That's good. We've brought it down by about 13, 20, 22 meters. That's good. Okay. Now, is there any way to improve upon that further by increasing? No, we've got all the rooms we can have. No, that's... Yeah, okay, what have we created here? This is bad. This is very bad. Okay, we don't have a skid tray. We don't have to worry about that. I'm going to have a look at the suspension again. That's all fine. That's fine. Let's have a look at the suspension. What have we got? Rear brake force is low compared to grip. Tending towards understeer. Tending towards understeer. I can widen the wheels. I think I've got them as wide as they go. That is literally as wide as they go. Leo, what have you done? I'll try and bring that down to... How about 14s? Here we go, and bring the diameter of them down. Interesting. Ooh, this has all gone all over the place. What does this say now? Severe issues with wheel spin. Why has it got severe? Oh, right. Okay, I see. Because we can't mess around with the right. Okay. Let's go up to 110 on that. 110 on that. Bring that down. Not 105s, no. 110s. Unless we bring that up to 115. How's... that's good. That's better. Thirteens are even better. What you've done, Leo, is you've given me an engine that cannot fit into this car. As in, it's just too powerful. It's just way too powerful. The whole inline six. And we're really having trouble getting power down and getting this car going in any which way. Also, it's not reliable at all. It's not economical. 12 miles per gallon. Look at that. How nice. I'm looking for... We're not looking for luxury, we're looking for premium. That's what we're targeting. Yeah, this is the kind we're targeting here. Okay. We're on our way, but... 125 bhp. Yeah, well, okay. You're thinking 1940s. You want to see the gearing on this thing? But the car sounds great. That's all that matters. This is what we've got at the moment. Now, I could make this a 4x4. But I don't know how that's going to have any effect on things. Front brake force is low again. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it is as well. Unfortunately, that's as big as I can make the brakes. That's the best I can do. Right. Go back to suspension. I'm going to try and do something here. I'm definitely trying to do something here. Hold on. If I bring that down... no. Bring that up. That's fine. Dampers... yeah, we need to dampen things a bit. This is getting better. This is getting better. Well, I don't know what the comfort value is going on about, because that's supposed to be quite comfortable. Camber's not going to do anything apart from change the amount of tyre servicing. Ride height. Let's drop that all the way. Hey, look, now we've got a really low ride height. Makes it a very prestige, safe car. Fairly drivable, not very sporty. That's going to give us a stupidly high Front tyres are narrow for the chosen tyre compound and the load they carry. Oh, Leo, what? I don't know what's happening anymore. Wheels. Right. Let's try something here. 12-inch, really, really fat, chunky wheels. I mean, this is probably looking terrible. No, actually, it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. But, that's... Okay, is that going to help us with the brakes? No, the front brakes are just useless now. They don't have it. They don't have it in them. Oh, boy. Engine's running rich. I don't care about that. Let's try that. Let's go for this. Let's see what happens. Let's try increasing this as well. Look. What's that gonna do? Something. The comfort in this car is appalling. It really is. But if we mess around with the brake bias now, pad type. Doesn't really help much on the comfort. 94 meters, we're back up. We were down to 77 at one point. What have we done? Oh boy. Give me better brakes. Let's really make it high quality brakes. Nothing's more important than brakes on a car, obviously. There we go, 78 meters. That'll do. Quality settings are very high now. Fine, whatever. Downforce. Yes, let's generate downforce. This is not going to help. Higher top speed. I don't care about higher top speed. We need to drop the top speed, if anything. Let's bring that cooling airflow right the way up. Right. It's a safe car, it's a prestigious car, it's not very comfortable. It's quite drivable now. And it's got the worst economy ever. What does that do? Nothing. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we've done this. What does that add? Better comfort. Ooh, okay. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. Oh boy. Yep, okay. Safety, we're very good on safety. So we're not going to worry about that. We've done everything we could on this, I think. The only thing I can think of is potentially if I drop that like that and increase the quality just a bit. That's probably the best we've got at the moment. So there is our car. Mark 1. We call it the A model. This is going to be the not the alright, the Leighton. Let's just call it the Leighton Stone, because that's Leighton Stone. It's a town in London. So we'll call it the Leighton Stone. And you can see it quite nicely, written Leighton at the back, L at the front. All looking good. 120 HP, 5,200. This is not a super powered car, but it just doesn't work in the 1940s, that's for sure. So we're good there. There's our warnings. I don't really care. I shall save the game. We're going to see if we can sell this before we end the stream. So before we end this stream, let's have a look at how to sell. So we've got to click on a factory to create, click on new factory to create a new factory for this project. Do we not have a factory? Oh. Okay, let's create a new factory. Where do we want to build a factory? Suppose we'll build it here. We'll go for a medium factory. We're going to put steel presses on. Factory size. Small, medium, medium. Here we go. Now we're looking. We're looking good. 3. Steel presses. Semi-space frame. No. That. We need that. Leather works. That works. Okay. You'd drive that car. Cool. I don't know what this means. Let's just stick it like that for now. Yeah, that works for me, I think. That's going to work for us. Oh no, we did a space frame, didn't we? Oh, that's semi-space frame. That's different. Okay. Trims that are produced by that factory is that 1. We'll sign that off. Okay. This is good. Now we need another factory. No, wait. We don't need another factory, do we? How do we do this? Engine. Engines. I need somewhere. How do we do engines? Modify factory. No. That's not what we do. Let's figure out engineering management. That's being made. Engine management. Here we go. Engine project not ready to be signed off. I need to sign this off. How do I do that? Edit variant. I've done this, haven't I? How do I sign that off? Project management. Here we go. New factory for engines. Good. Again, we'll build it there. It'll be a medium factory. Forge works. CNC workshop. Sure. Make it a medium factory. Yeah, why not? And that's actually doing that. Alright. So, to end this stream, let's see if this car actually sells. That's done. That's done. I don't know what this is. Production unit. Yeah, whatever. Add some funding on it. We want more reliability. What is that? Production units modifier. Let's try and crank that up a bit. There we go. What's that? Engineering cost modifier minus. Yeah, okay. Process. Like that. Good. I'm trying to crank this up as much as I can. Obviously, we want reliable. There we go. And pressure. A little bit more towards work at the moment. CNC in the 1940s, yeah? Who knew? Sign off as... Yep. Sign off. Oh my word, we're actually making a car. We're actually making a car. Okay. What do I do? Sales and price margin. This is going to cost 24k. This car is going to cost. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure that these are ready to go at the same time. Agree. And tick. Yeah, that's been signed off. Okay, here we go. Let's play the game. Yes, now we're actually playing the game. To end this stream, we're going to play the game. And see. So apparently our car's not going to be ready until 1954. Oops. Now, how does this work? Do I take out a bank loan? There we go, I've taken out 2 bank loans. Now what happens? Something's happening, or something's not happening. I don't know what's going on. What, do I click this and then can I... No, they're doing something. Welcome to a work in progress game. What's this now? Repayment months. Okay, it's doing something. Here we go. Is that time passing for us? We're already in the 50s. I don't know what's happening. One competitor came out. Hold on. Here we go. One competitor came out. Where are we in time? I don't know where we are. I don't know what's happening anymore. I've lost all sense of everything. Can anybody understand what's going on? I think I've just taken out a lot of money. Yeah, we've got that. I got that information. I want to know whether this is actually working for us. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, it's doing something. Here we go. Active. Here we go. Yep. We're moving. Sort of. 59. Apparently this isn't working at the moment. Short on money and stock progress. It's just saying 0. I don't understand what's going on. Is that what stock progress? I don't know. It's just showing everything to be 0. I think there may be a bug in the game. There may be a bug in the game. Yeah, look, because we're definitely in the 60s and nothing's happened. Interesting. Yeah, because you can't really do... Yeah, you can't do any of this. I'm going to say we did a very successful car. We had a very, very successful car. We made so much money that I think the game just crashed. Does it allow us to drive the car? No, I actually need a second game called BeamNG Drive for that. And then, yes, I could export it and drive it and test it out. Which might be something I do next time. If I pick that game up. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream. It's been now about 2 hours. Yeah, you're right. It might be cool to see that. In fact, I might pick it up. Let's see what happens. I'll have to talk to my Patreons and see what I can do. For now, though, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on automation if you want. What we could do is we could just make a car and drive it, and that could be what we do instead of using the campaign, which doesn't actually work at this point in time. If you really did enjoy the video and you've got a few dollars to spare, you could donate to me at streamlabs.com/ecgadget1. You've got to put the 1 in there. Link is in the description box below. Or if you wanted to, on a more permanent basis, you can join my Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Again, in the description box below. Leo is one of my patrons. He could tell you how painful it is to be one of my patrons. But it was his idea to play this game today. I was thinking of a few, and he goes, yeah, automation would be good after I'd put it up on the suggestions. So if you want to join into the Discord community and all of that kind of stuff, do consider, like I said, joining me on Patreon. Alternatively, Or in addition to that, make sure you do follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter, that is at ECGadgetLP, that's www.twitter.com/ECGadgetLP and Instagram.com/ECGadgetLP. I post pictures on Instagram, naturally, of the games I play and things like that, and on Twitter when things go wrong, things go right, you'll find tweets keeping you informed as to what's going on. I think that's all from me. Everything seems broken in this game at this point in time, apart from the fact that we made ourselves a car, which I can't open the project anymore. Wait. What? Why not? Help. Okay. I think it's time to really end this stream. I'll see you guys next time.